What is going on, guys? We are back with Week 18 of our Oklahoma City Nighthawks Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise, and we're facing off against another NFC North team, the Detroit Lions, who just got done losing to the Packers, who were, I think, a 5-11 or a 5-10 team, and now we're facing off against a better 7-9 Detroit Lions team. Now, I don't think they have a chance at the playoffs, but we barely do. As, of course, looking at the standings, you have the Saints at 9-7, the Falcons at 9-7, and then we are tied with the Vikings at 8-8. Looking at the numbers, that would be 5, 6, 7. So as of right now, I think we're out of the postseason unless one of those teams is leading the division. Oh, we might already be out of the postseason in general, actually, because I think the Vikings are leading their division, right? So the Lions do technically have a shot at the playoffs, and we might not. So we need the Falcons or the Saints to lose to have a chance. Hopefully. Please tell me they're facing off against each other. That would be clutch. Actually, did it show the Falcons were playing against the Steelers. And who is it? The Saints against the Ravens. The Steelers are 12-4. I mean, crazier miracles have happened, but obviously we have a zero chance of making the playoffs if we lose, so we must win. Gave up a player of the week last week. Big shocker there. Kind of got upset quite a bit there. I mean, I wouldn't say we were going to coast into the playoffs, but it looked pretty promising that we were going to make it. And now, I mean, it's all up in the air. I have no idea, but still going to give it our all. Going to still try and make it, and we'll see what happens. This is what the squad looks like. Obviously, a bunch of misfits. Just not a great-looking squad at all. Defense, you got a couple of playmakers, but yeah, I mean, it's still a team that is far away from complete. We already did the strategy. We're going to be going for short attack and short defense, as I think it's going to be a bit of a scrappy game with both teams trying to play as conservatively as possible to make sure that they don't blow the game rather than lose it, or, you know, try to win, obviously. But Justin Fields, not looking terrible in his development. Rushing, Leonard Fournette, not terrible. He's really good at trucking. Of course, decently fast. Wide receiver Deontay Johnson, solid. Bateman, solid. Quez Watkins, blazing fast. Got a lot of really good players here speed-wise, but they're all small. And then they have the huge Gronkowski, of course. So, obviously, a lot of underneath strategy, probably. Left side of the line looks decent. Center kind of sucks. Right guard's okay. Right tackle's decent. Thibodeau is starting. Okay, I mean, I didn't think he was going to be... That's a weird scheme. It's kind of a weird scheme, but they have a lot of talent on their front. They have Rashaan Evans, who can pop you hard. They have Jair Alexander, who's hard to throw against. Justin Reed, who's hard to throw against. And then Budda Baker is hard to throw against. They've got just enough pieces on offense and quite the talent on defense. Here we go. Should be safe from the weather this time as we're in a dome. Justin Fields in a Detroit Lions uniform sure is something. Obviously, they've got some talent on that front, like we said, and then Jair can kind of lock down one side of the field, and Budda Baker behind him is, I mean, just a sight I don't want to see. Like, I mean, honestly, Sky Moore, you might as well just retire this game. Like, it's just, he's had a tough season in general with going against really good players all year long. This is the biggest challenge by far. I mean, I don't even know if he's going to get a single catch unless he's lined up elsewhere, but this is a team that is also ready. We're ready. They're dangerous. Just comes down to not turning the ball over, which obviously they have a ton of potential to do so, and try to make some mistakes from some of their pretty young players. I mean, they got a lot of young receivers. They got a young quarterback, of course. And, yeah, I mean, we're going to need maybe even a miracle. This is a team that I'm surprised isn't better. I think this team just shows how hard it is to win in the NFL, as they are a really good squad, yet they just can't win games. I mean, they're winning games. They're just not winning enough to make the playoffs. It would take even a more bigger miracle for them to make the playoffs than it would for us, to be honest. So let's see it. Justin Fields, what are those numbers looking like? And, I mean, I can kind of see why maybe they're not doing so well. It's not the greatest performance on the season. I suppose, like, their offense isn't, like, crazy talented. They have enough players, but it's all potential. So, you know, they might need another year or two to be able to actually fully develop into the team they look like they can be. Of course, it wouldn't hurt for them to get another big body out there. Of course, underneath, the fullback looking pretty open. Justin Fields on the run. Huge truck by Fournette, but that's okay. Obviously, Peterson's an older man. He could have gotten beat harder. That's Beatings and Peterson. Those names should not coincide, but they do. As Leonard Fournette gets taken out very quickly. A little bit of revenge there for the linebackers on their teammate. Patrick Peterson. 3rd and 4 now. Got the 2 receivers on that left side again. See if we can maybe get in there up the middle. Untouched, perhaps? Oh, Lord. I'm calling timeout. We're not ready. Whoo, that was a good timeout. I think Leonard Fournette has like a wide open touchdown. The whole play just flipped for some reason, and yeah, I mean, I think that's a huge call on the timeout. Even if they get a first down here, I mean, it could have been a touchdown on that play, kid you not. And that's an in-cut. They have the curl route. Where is Patrick Peterson going? And he's going to slip away and on top of the whole play. But I don't know if it's going to matter. I mean, it's going to be between the 3 and the 1. Please be a hold. And it's not. I mean, what can you do? What can you actually do? Patrick Peterson sold so hard. I mean, Jordan Davis, honestly, that's probably the shining moment. I know you don't want to be that dirty team, but considering it went all the way down to the 3 anyways, not really much of a difference between the 3 and the 1. But, once again, Jordan Davis could make up for his mistake, and he doesn't. It's not like it was his mistake, per se, but touchdown Lions. Nice start. Great. All right, Scott, we were talking about, maybe needing a little bit of luck. I wouldn't call it luck because he is a skilled returner, but, sometimes you need a little bit of luck to line up the blocks properly, and I mean, we really need some sort of spark from an unexpected source. And that kick return, punt return game may be that source. Of course, looking at Kellen Mond's numbers, does have a chance to equal out the touchdown to pick ratio. Obviously, the volume of yards and attempts is great, but I don't know if there's many people aspiring to be Jameis Winston these days, I'm going to be honest. Well, I mean, as a pure human level and, financial level, absolutely. But as far as a quarterback goes, maybe not so much, as that's going to be on the run. Didn't even intend to be on the run. Try to set the feet, but I suppose the pressure was coming. That is not a good start after getting smoked on the other end, unfortunately. You look for that out route to Sky Moore. Yeah, it's there. It's a tough look, but, I don't know why Jair is giving so much cushion when he is the deep man there when there's nobody around. I mean, Sky Moore is a good player, but would I give him that much, credit? I don't know if I would give him that much credit, to be honest. And that is, unfortunately, going to be a knockdown and a punt. Obviously, as the play is going on, you see Cole Turner. He gets picked up. Can't really hit Tutu, and then I see the running back a little late. I thought somebody was going to jump down on that right away. Just threw it there, but it was too late. Going to go for the big booming kick, and it's going to get down there. They're going to have a chance to return it. Wade, good tackle, actually. I thought he was going to slip it to the right, but did have Scott there as well. Of course, you see Quez Watkins right there trying to cover him. Then you have the outside of the tight end, and you have a bunch of different things. And a coverage sack is also what you have. Jordan Davis bringing him down for the actual credit. Not bad. 2nd and 18 from the 13-yard line. Let's back up Jabril Cox and move Tyndall a little bit back, but they could run it at any time, so you do have to be careful. Tight end underneath, and wow, no way. I thought he was going to break it again. Bateman is killing it. Also, it looks like we did hit Justin Fields, but got there late. Wow. I mean, speaking of getting there late, we literally got there late. What are we doing? That should have been another penalty. Like, come on, guys. We're playing for the playoffs here. Jabril over the middle. Great play by Melifonwu. Don't know what happened with Fields. I know we brought the blitz, and we did bring a look that did kind of look like 6, but we were going to try to pull off and come after the running back, but that was a little preemptive. But I'll take it because we really need a stop, and we got it. We, of course, missed the block, but Tyson Anderson, once again, kind of back there just for his athleticism, turns it into a decent little gainer. Hawkins on the screen pass. They do have players out there. Still going to throw it, though, and he misses. Nice spin move, but kind of spins out of bounds. I suppose not getting contacted is still a win. He's not going to break the tackle for a touchdown or a big play or yards. Break the tackle to not get hit is also still a win. And there goes Claypool. That's not an easy throw, and he hits it, holds on to the 39. Obviously, Claypool has been struggling a bit to catch the ball even wide open. So, getting contacted shortly after the catches, I mean, it's a win. It's a mini win. Nice little drive here as, oh, wow, we got crushed by Sue on that. Could be looking for the comeback with Claypool, and we will. And, I mean, that's, we ran back a little too far there, but we still got the first. Just wanted to make sure we weren't going to, lose the ball after catching it. Oh, nice block, actually. We were able to use that to gain 3. If we would have trusted it a little earlier on, we might have gained 4 or 5. But, yeah, we got a little bit of trust issues with these blockers, specifically the tight ends. And, yeah, there's that free off the edge. What number is that and who is wearing it? Is that Thibodeau wearing that? It's not. Okay, thank God. It might have just been like a pass rusher. And we got to hand it off. Oh, that was a bad play call on 3rd and 7. I was kind of thinking they were going to... I mean, I was right. They blitzed. But I was kind of thinking they were going to, like, not read the wide receiver on the other end. And we were going to get him on a broken play for a touchdown. But instead, it's going to be a field goal. Should have went with something else. We were at least able to stop them and then come away with points ourselves. So it's not going to be a shutout. And we're still in it, obviously. And there goes Gronk. Can't tackle that man easily as he gains nearly 20. 5 for 5 for Fields. Obviously, the yardage looks really good because that crazy run after the catch play. Trusting Patrick Peterson one-on-one on the other side with Deontay Johnson, I believe. And we're bringing the pressure. Anderson, oh my God, what a hit. Anderson gets absolutely destroyed, but so does Leonard Fournette. 5 wide, we're going to run the contain. Going to spread the line a little bit. Just hopefully don't get beat by the legs. Nobody's on the tight end. What is Jabril doing? Melifonu's got his own guy, and Jabril's just backing up for nothing. There's no one near him other than the tight end, a.k.a. his coverage. Like, get in there, dude. Make a play. You don't got to just run your coverage. You got to also pay attention. And there goes Melifonu making a good play. Only gains 1. They're not having crazy run success either, so we need to keep that the case so you can have to worry about one thing at a time. And the running back's open. That's our fault. Tyson is just, he's getting absolutely locked up by a slot wide receiver. That's crazy. I will say we were kind of napping at the point of attack, at the snap, but still. And that's just really bad. Like, what is Cole Turner doing there? Like, can we wake up, please? Great, the game's all shaky now. Come on, Claypool, maybe just win off the line. Wow, that's pretty good coverage, but Hawkins is going to get the first. Nice. And that's not bad. Sky Moore. I mean, that's amazing footwork if he actually caught that. And they aren't going to challenge it, which, I mean, makes sense. Even if he was out, it's kind of a dumb challenge. We got to throw this away. Looking at a bunch of different routes and couldn't settle for one. Saw that out route, didn't like the beat. Could have had Claypool right on the sit, didn't take it. And we're going to cut it back, which wasn't a bad cutback, but the DT holds on. Like, I don't want to be the field goal guy, but, you know, we get a little bit more yards. Settling for the field goal isn't terrible. And that's pretty good coverage. And Sky Moore, I know it's tough, but I needed that catch as Tucker... This feels like a familiar place. I don't know if that accuracy is good. Is going to be kicking for 62, and he easily hits it. The guy is a god. It's weird. It's almost like he could have hit from 66. All right. I mean, we're slowly getting more down in the game, but once again, we're also keeping it alive with the field goals. And, I mean, we played it as safe as possible, and Gronk is just busting free every time. 16 yards gained on a freaking drag. If we don't cover this, I'm going to be pissed. And we don't. Oh, come on. And then Anderson's going to get blocked again because he's awful. Anderson is just, I mean, anytime he has to make a play, he gets exposed, man. Spin move for Togiai, and of course, Drake Jackson comes up with the cleanup. 2nd and 10, of course, they can erase our field goal, but I would much rather have that than another touchdown. As, I mean, if they score another touchdown, I mean, you can almost freaking put the fork in us. It's almost over already. Almost done with. Anderson gets in there with the sack. Utilizing the athleticism. I will say, I just don't like the fact that when he actually has to get physical, he can't. You know, he gets in there with the speed, but that's kind of it. Is Jordan Davis getting locked up? Nice little club over move. Patrick Peterson, good swat, nice. All right, Wade, I know it's a lot to ask for you to get another block, but you could really use it. I'm not going to, but that's okay. Finally, defense shows up a little bit. Just a little bit. It's something. All right, Sky Moore, I get that he has the inside leverage on you, but we have some room to that edge if you can cover it. Not great, but able to gain about 4. I forgot that counts as a pass. I need to do that more often. Get those completions up. up the middle, and Hawkins kind of just burying the head in there and just going. That's what she said. Still don't know who number 22 is, and it pisses me off. It's like, I don't know if he's going to make the play over there or not. He's not. Sky Moore is, he's actually got to be drug tested. I do not know what he's doing. That's not the first time this season either. Like, what is he doing? Of course, the punt stays in. Good job by Scott, though. Not the situation you want to be in right now. Got that little wiggle. And Drake, doesn't matter, Togiai. Drake Jackson misses it. Burns buries him. Nighthawks ball. Oh, my God. That was unbelievably brutal. It's exactly what we needed so badly. They have that deep out, but I don't know if they have the tight ends underneath covered. They kind of do, but ain't nothing. Sweet. Bear does kind of look sick at, what is that, number 3? It's kind of filthy. And MOND picks up the first. Could have maybe fought to the 10 or into the 9, but 12 gives us that first down chance near the 2 as well. So kind of thinking extra, thinking, ahead of the game a little bit. Play action on the weak side here is not a bad call. And, yeah, try to get smart with it. Couldn't. Of course, the coverage is pretty good. One of our wide receivers just never even got out there. T2 Atwell. I mean, this could be a good play, but it just comes down to Claypool blocking. T2 Atwell, I mean, Claypool doesn't help. Nobody helps. Gains 3. You just can't trust anyone to do their job. And I will say, this is a great secondary, but still, you're going to have to trust it. And like I said, I can't trust anyone to do anything. I mean, how do we even win any games this season? I mean, we are getting smoked at all times. I mean, there's just nobody breaking free at all. Nobody getting open at all. They just aren't. I mean, the corner loses at the point of attack. Like, the snap, he's gone. He's literally lost, and it just recovers instantly. Like, he knew the play. Man, you literally can't. There's no timing routes. You just can't time anything. You have to read and react, which is just, like, impossible. Gronk, I mean, anyone want to come up at all, and any of these players at all? Like, I don't know why we keep backing up from everyone. That's a good tackle. You got to back off because, sure, he gets beat on the slant, but if he reads slant and it's a streak, it's, GG. No safety help, it's GG. So I'm not going to blame him on that, obviously. Oh, what a cutback. Of course, slipping every tackle. Fournette gets taken down for a gain of 6. 2-minute warning, not looking great. Really need to avoid turnovers, but at the same time, it's just like we're looking at another field goal, which, I mean, I don't mind. Obviously, I would love to have that back now, but I mean, at some point, you got to score a touchdown when you're down. When they have 17 points, you got to score a touchdown at some point. And that's not terrible coverage from Patrick Peterson, but it's not going to matter as he's still going to get beat for a huge play down to the 8. That could be the dagger. It's all on them to determine. And Woolen! Okay, at least he recovered enough to knock it away. He had a chance at the pick, but he didn't react in time. I think you have no choice but to just press and hope for the best. Didn't mean to rhyme, but I do it. And that's a decent tackle. We really need to stop them from scoring a touchdown here. This is so important. 3 tight end. I mean, especially with the clock situation, I feel like they're willing to just run it. Nope, I guess not. And he doesn't get it off in time. Oh, he gets it, but he doesn't. The guy's still running his route. Thankfully, our guy's committed to the run commit. It's a risky call from the 2, but at the same time, without the run commit, I don't know if we're going to get in there, so it's a run. It's a great call. No run. We got lucky. I would love to see Claypool win a deep shot one of these times. It's not easy. That's a good try. Did he actually? That's a beauty of a catch. Of course, they will probably review it. They're not. I got to look at this back. That is a beauty. Not a terrible throw either, to be honest. I mean, it gets there, but that is a crazy good catch. That's impressive. That's really good. Actually, we're going to just run it base. We never get a block anyways, so. Sky Moore might have had it. I probably had Hawkins, but Yeah, I mean, I could have just taken that short play to Hawkins, but it's first down. Yeah, I'm looking for the play that's going to get us a score. I don't think a 6-yard throw to Hawkins is going to do that. Sky Moore finds a little bit of a crease, gets a block from Hawkins, goes out of bounds for a gain of 18. Can I just, once again, can I just see Claypool win one time? It's cover 2, and of course you can see Tutu Atwell going to catch it and go upfield to the 7. Once again, maybe giving them too much time. I'm not going to worry too much about it, though. If the look is there for a run, I will take it, but I'm not going to just force the run. If Sky Moore can get up to one of those linebackers. Oh, wow, the offensive line does a great job, and it's a rushing touchdown from 7 out. First touchdown on the board, hopefully first of many. I felt like they brought 6 or 7, and we blocked them with 5. Fields getting time to throw. It's not terrible defense. Really surprised they're not calling a timeout here. I know it's... Oh, there they go. I was about to say... You know, it's a little risky, but the way they've played, I definitely would take the shot. He's in trouble. And Jordan Davis. I mean, our timeout's not going to matter because they're just going to run the clock out. Really wish we had one more timeout to maybe, you know, force him into something. But Jordan Davis just absolutely shouldering a man that's like 140 pounds lighter than him. That's crazy. This should be, yeah, I'm about to say, this would be really dumb not to be a run. I mean, we have 10 seconds to maybe block the kick. You never know. Something. Obviously, we're going to go with the block. That would be quite crazy, but we've seen crazier. And we blocked it! McDuffie! Touchdown! What happened? I mean, I feel like we didn't even get an animation. We just ran. I think they missed an assignment. No shot. I mean, I was late. 24, I don't know if he just thought it was going to be like a stunt or something. He steps up and just lets us go free with the burner. I mean, there's just no way. We actually came from 6 to 20 down. And the game has the audacity to say the momentum's on their side still. It's 20 all. And hell, give it a little... maybe don't do that. Maybe don't give it a little, as they're going to have a chance at the Hail Mary. Would have the free rush. He's going to whip it up there. Don't tell me that's grounding. Or not grounding, you know what I mean. Roughing the quarterback. Oh my god. You got to be joking me, dude. I mean, now they got a legit chance at this Hail Mary. We'll say it's a little overthrown, but he's still got a chance. I actually think he caught it. And somebody popped it out last second. Holy crap, talk about miracles. That would have been a hell of a miracle there. Of course, looking at the numbers, it does look pretty even. It's just the rush yards. That's the big difference. We're not scoring, we're not getting in many yards per carry as them. We got to fix that. He actually did. Who was that, Gronk? Pierce comes down with it and then loses it in the process because somebody hits him right in the elbow. I mean, he had it. He actually had it. Don't give them a chance at a Hail Mary again, please. No, he knows they won't need the Hail Mary. Scott taking it to the 28. Not a bad little return. All right, we were talking about being down 7.5. Calling it an even game. Now it literally is like a refresh. As we finally get some room to run. Gain a first down on the cutback. I don't know what the hell this play is. It's like a wide receiver type, I don't even know. I don't like that. That was dog crap. Ironically enough, the play was called scat. Maybe the free safety's caught napping. See Sky Moore over to the top of it. Don't need to when you got Tutu that open. No point in a guy that small getting hit. Just saying. We've run the ball okay. We've also shown that we want to run the ball a lot, so they might fall for this. Not easy. Oh, if number 31. Was that Sauce? I didn't even mention his name. I didn't even realize he was on their team. Was he? I don't remember seeing him at all. His Ben Barch is just so blind to the second level. It's crazy. Comeback route there, locked onto there like we've seen this a couple of times. And we're in some trouble here. Good little play. I don't even know if he caught it, but I suppose we'll settle for the field goal, which Tucker's been great at. Don't know why I felt the need to say that at this situation, but right down the middle, of course. No worries. I mean, literally down the middle. Like, it literally went right down the goalpost when it hit. All right, 2nd and 5. See if we can make a play. Burns off the edge, pushing. Can't get that in cut. Woolen, kind of learning a little bit, getting burned on curl routes to not just jump at it to try and knock the ball out. So, you get beat, you get beat. Don't make it a huge thing and let it be like 50 or 60 like earlier in the game with Patrick Peterson on the other side. As Fournette is going to get 6 on the play. 12 for 93. It's not been a good showing for our defensive front today, like in general. I mean, well, we've been good at getting after the quarterback for once. And Jabril, I mean, sure, we did give up our actual assignment, but if we could have got through that little gap we found and got him behind the line of scrimmage, that could have been a game-changing play. But that means nothing because they found the spot. As maybe I was about to say he has that underneath. Oh, what a tackle! Scott, knowing that, Fournette's a lot bigger than him, a lot stronger than him, go right for those knees, go for the ankles. Crushing tackle on that play. 2nd and 6. Oh, that's a freaking nice pitch as Fournette's going to slip it away. Oh, my God. It took 3 players. Tyson Anderson, good recovery. I didn't want to be mean to Tyson earlier, but I will say, ever since kind of getting in his face, talking about him, he's played pretty well. He's made some plays. Got a sack. And he holds on. That could be short, though. That ball was kind of, damn it, it's hopeful thinking. Wishful thinking. Got the blitz coming, but they could just run it right to the left. And nice tackle, Tyndall. I thought he was going to spin off it. Leonard Fournette meeting another huge individual right in his face like that. Anderson off the edge. He got that speed. We want to see it utilized. Uh-oh. Nisraldine going against Deontay. It's pretty good coverage, though. And, of course, it's Gronk that beats us. Gronk with a stiff arm. Gronk to the knee, though. First down, Gronkowski. I mean, pretty much every time he gets the ball, it's like a 15-yard play. It's really not fun. Going to run the QB contain because Fields been trying to run out a little bit, and 5 wide is really dangerous for that. Damn, they find the opening. Good try. Gains down to the 9, so a chance to stop him, though. And the safety down. See if Jordan Davis can make a play underneath. Damn, he got locked up. Fields on the run. Fields gets hit late again, it appears. That one I think is a bad call, though. I don't know what we're doing out here, but I felt like we actually got him on time on that one. I mean, I think every single player on this defensive line has hit Justin Fields late. I don't know what he did to us, but we hate him. Yeah, maybe it wasn't on time. You can see, like, we're just literally hitting him so late. It's unbelievable. I mean, that's just like a touchdown giver right there. Oh, that was weird. Nice tackle, though. He loses 2. It was like the pitch was short or something. Of course, we have all the players, covered, other than maybe the fullback. And sacked hard by Jabril Cox. Hard Cox. Bring a little bit of a blitz off that edge. And, I mean, if we tackle, it's Gronk, but good play. Can't blame Fields for going to the big man there. I mean, they had to go underneath because everything else touchdown-worthy was blocked up, covered up. And that's good holding. Can we do it? No, we can't. That would have been so clutch. But it's all tied up at 23. Winner of this game, hopeful of the playoffs. I mean, even them, the Vikings lose, they'd be tied in the division, I think. And that could end up meaning that they'd be in the playoffs, which would be crazy. I just kind of want one of these teams to make the playoffs, and oh, that's a bad start to the drive. 4th quarter, and man, we're going to be down at our own 15. I mean, you can't really ask for a better way to end the season. Just want to finish off strong, though, if we can. Don't like the way we're lined up here, but let's go with the stretch anyways. That's a good try, but only going to gain 2. I mean, gain 2, lose 2. Slant for Sky Moore. I mean, I just don't like the way everything looks here. That's a tough throw and catch. Might be short. Start of the 4th. All right, the cheat code. Ty Chandler, usually good for a first down every game. See it do it again. Oh, he tried to find that little hole. Would have been a first down and then some, but hey, we'll take what we can get. It closed up. 5 wide. Our boy Hawkins is kind of just the decoy. Got a lot going on the inside here. Could be a 2-2 Atwell play. And there's no one on 2-2. And a great throw while being pressured. Has some room to run. Outrunning the linebackers nicely to the 34. KELLEN MOND stood tough and took a hit to get that throw out there. And we might be going for the dagger here. I know Jair is on Sky Moore, but Sky Moore is a good route runner. Oh, damn. Not a bad find from MOND. Little block from Sky Moore as well. To the 15, a nice 20-yard gain on the ground. To the 15, we really need this score. I kind of want to run this play action. And there goes Sky Moore. Dropped it! Oh, it's always the good elite players that do that. Jair gets absolutely torched, and then he just knocks it out right as he's catching it. Although a nice little run call here. Gain about 5. Should have been more, to be honest. That time the lineman got a little too excited. And instead of going to the second level, they should have just shored up the underneath, and we would have had it. Of course, Claypool, I don't trust him on the fades after last week, but it's there. And he drops it. I was about to say he makes up for it, but he loses it last second. I mean, what a story that would be. Obviously, he kind of lost us the game last week, so, I mean, really wouldn't be helping us that much. I mean, look at this. And, of course, he knocks it out last second. Let's see. Looking at the play, though, was there another option? Running back's not going to get there. Tight end, I mean, the linebacker's shading back. 2-2 Atwell's locked up. I mean, maybe it's just not a good play call, but as far as the read on that play goes, it wasn't the worst, especially the size matchup difference. Well, that's kind of what the size matchup is, but field goal lead. About 8 minutes left in the fourth. There's so much time left. It's crazy. But hey, whoever wins this game deserves it. Kind of hope, you know, like I said, whoever wins this actually makes the playoffs. And Jabril with a really good tackle. Yeah, kind of chased them on the other side and saw that it was going to be an inside, and we ran back last second, recovered. 2nd and 9. We're just going free, and we leave Gronk. That's a bad play, but oh my. Patrick Peterson got handled. Our guys need to do better at getting free of their blocks. They're so bad. It was such an instinctful, risky play, but it was so close to working. And Tyson Anderson doesn't finish the play. Either does he, and Fields is going to gain 15. Oh, my, guys. I get you're trying to get the ball out, but, I mean, just pop him. Hit him as hard as you can. You do that late, usually. Why can't you do it when he actually has the ball still? Ah, Jabril. Oh, Leonard Fournette tried to do too much. Should have just followed his blocks. I mean, he's kind of sold. 2 runs, 0 yards the last couple of plays at the worst time possible. All right, Brian. Woolen got to get out there. Brian Burns. Gronk only gains about 4, though, so 3rd and 5. Baseline last second. Guy did not cover the tight end. Patrick Peterson, no! Misses Tyndall down to the 3. The baits that we had there on Gronk, and I thought Patrick Peterson had it, and he just didn't. Careful of Leonard Fournette out of the backfield. Oh, what a cut, though. And Leonard Fournette, oh my. That is relentlessness. Touchdown lines, they take the lead. All right, a block here would be huge, even if we didn't take it back. Field goal could tie it if we did. And we don't. So 4 minutes left. A touchdown to keep the season alive. Play action. I don't think that double move from Claypool is going to be anything, so I'll streak him for the chance. I'm going to throw that away. Maybe at the comeback chance, 2-2 Atwell is being covered too closely to take that shot. If that's slightly, you know, misthrown, that's a pick. Like, I just feel like Claypool on that play every time has got it. Actually, let's run the ball. 4 minutes left. I don't know why they're playing like that. I guess because they can get away with it. We gain literally 3 on a 3-man rush. I don't mind this. The comeback from Claypool, get the block from Hawkins. Sky Moore on the drag. Could be a quick throw to Turner if we like it. Not easy, but Sky Moore. There you go. First down, buddy. Good play. He had such a lead up with everyone backing up that we just had to. X Factor? Who is that? It's got to be Thib. Maybe not. Damn it. KELLEN didn't have the speed to get the edge. We're so close to be able to turn that into a big play. Claypool has the inside leverage. Not sure what they're going to play here. This is interesting. Claypool! Please tell me he hit it. Hits it! Slips it! Touchdown! The longest play of the season for Claypool, I'd imagine. Finally does something in the deep game. They trusted number 11, who has played pretty well, all things considered, and he just sold. I mean, he got torched. I mean, that's not even close. He had to slow down for the ball, try to grab his ankles, couldn't get it, and Claypool scores. This has been quite the scoring fourth quarter, I'll tell you what. 33-30. 3 minutes left in the fourth. Come on, somebody. He's going to take the underneath because it's open. Good tackle, actually, by Tyndall. Of course, the field goal ties it. Touchdown at this point may win it. Unless they score literally on this play, which I do not recommend for us. Left side looks so open. So does the running lane. I mean, it's just, we got to get there. Pressure's got to do better. All right, trying to confuse them a little bit. Got the stunt from Jordan, which, I mean, I don't know if it really even has that in him. We did leave it, but we had that, and yeah, we had that anticipation to be able to stop him for only a small gain, which we weren't wrong on. That running back is out there, though. It's all right. He only gains 2. I mean, I suppose the clock stops, but 3rd and 2 now from the 50. I mean, it would be a miracle to be able to get 2 stops here, but still, I'd like to try. Yeah, not even close. Good tackle. Woolen to the 38, all 3 timeouts. I mean, the ball is in their court, simply put. We'll take the underneath again. Jabril's got to do better than that. Job by Nizraldine, though. I mean, they're kind of just like throwing it at us here. Patrick Peterson. Oh, the ball just kind of went too high. I can't tell what they're trying to, like, they look like they're trying to run the ball here, trying to make us not have enough time, but they don't. Oh, that is a great find. And even worse, we stop them to the 1. We have to call a timeout. Oh, my Lord, they're not going to let us. Why are they hiking it, though? And, oh, Tyson should have picked that. I don't know what they're doing there. We're going to have to bring the heavy formation, but still bring just enough. What? Well, we got the wrong call now. Thank you. Got to run command. You have no choice. You want them to score a touchdown here anyways if you can. If they're not going to... Damn it. If you're not going to get the stop, you wanted the touchdown right away anyways. Oh, no. We really need the block here, Wade. Don't get it. Well, the miracle needs to be placed. Damn it, Detroit. They always do this to teams. Now I hope they don't make the playoffs. Oh, they're going to kick it short. Fall down. Stop fighting. Every kick returner in the history of kick return. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm glad you're kind of hurt, but if anyone deserved it, I mean, after that play, I'm just throwing that out there. Is there anything we got here that's kind of looking juiced? Got a lot of tight ends in. I don't know why they would fall for this, but we kind of got to look. Turner. Timeout. Damn it. I thought we went out of bounds. Even if we didn't, you know, even if we did, we should have just called the timeout anyways, just to be sure. It's a good find. Kind of on that weak side again, but Tutu Atwell. These are kind of our money plays. These are like the absolute best of the best for us. Please hit this. Oh my, that's pretty good for them. 7 seconds. Dude, no. Run the ball. Because you can't, I don't think you're going to get 2 attempts anyways. Once again, we got players just fighting for nothing. Well, here it is. The Hail Mary. I really wish Claypool was on the other side, though. All right, here it is. It's going to get there. And it's too far. Not like this. We lose the game by 4 because the defense can't get a stop to save their lives. Too many slot-type receivers that just beat our terrible change direction corners. We got a lot of size and physicality, but we just don't have any change direction, and that has got to be the most disappointing way to end the season. We go 8-9, losing 2 very, very winnable games. And hell, you got to look at this game as we were lucky to even be in this spot with the block punt. Just unbelievable, dude. All the late hits on the quarterback, and that's really depressing. That really sucks. I mean, it was a hell of a year, and it was a hell of a game to finish out the season, but I obviously wanted a chance. Fields fumbled twice. I mean, we recovered 1, I think. Leonard Fournette with 9 catches for 88 yards. That's crazy. Bateman, I mean, that's just disappointing. Of course, Jordan Davis, 2 sacks. Burns with 1. Anderson with 1. Jabril Cox with 1. The offensive line did a pretty good job, at least in the pass game, but really gave us no running lanes, at all. Of course, got a couple upgrades. KELLEN MOND being one of them. I suppose he's an improviser, so get him an improviser upgrade. See what we get. Please be something good. Hey, the throw power. That's a clutch upgrade. With the only 2 upgrades, you're like, it better be something. And it was. Go to zone coverage because our guys just suck in coverage, in general. 2 to zone, which puts him at 73. And then Brian Burns. I mean, keep going speed rusher because you sure as hell aren't playing that well. Of course, it's pretty much guaranteed that we haven't made the playoffs. I mean, even the Lions just won. Would have the tiebreaker against us. I mean, they're probably not going to make it, but I guess let's go to the next week because, again, there's just no chance we have a spot. So, unfortunately, that is that. Let's see if we would have even had a chance, in fairness, which no, the Vikings had their division. Might have. I mean, the Saints, it's a close call. They did lose. I don't know how it goes. I think it might come down to divisional anyways, so I think we were doomed regardless. Yeah, we did. We were doomed regardless. We went 4-8 in our conference. So, yeah, that's, lackluster end, but I suppose the silver lining is that we get a little bit better of a draft pick for a situation that we would not have been able to turn around anyways, as obviously you could see that we wouldn't have made the playoffs regardless. Of course, 8-9 isn't bad coming off of actually a winless season? It might have been. Obviously, we would have loved to make the playoffs there, but just aren't good enough yet. Have some more draft picks to work with as well. What do we actually have? We have multiple firsts, I believe. At least 2. We don't? Oh, yeah. Freaking Wills. We went 8-9. How did the Panthers... Oh, we kept the Panthers pick. That was smart. The Panthers actually turned out to be a pretty bad team. Well, I'm glad we bet on ourselves because 1-3. Obviously, we still have our own 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever. Not 5th, actually. But, okay, pick 3 overall. I mean, is that quarterback? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. But, yeah, next episode I think will be a stats and awards video because obviously there's so many players playing for new teams. I kind of want to see how the league looked and, what happens with the teams that are in the playoffs and all that. So maybe what we'll do is stats and awards, and then maybe Pro Bowl if we have actual Pro Bowlers. If not, then there's no point in playing it, I suppose. But if there's Pro Bowlers, we'll play that. If not, we'll just look at see who wins the Super Bowl, and then we'll probably do a stream for the actual offseason, the free agency and then the draft and all that. So next episode, stats and awards. Maybe another episode after that if it's the Pro Bowl and you guys want to see it. Then stats and off-season stream. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the season. I did, and I enjoyed it a lot. I think we had a lot more success than we would have expected to have. Obviously, there's some players that are going to be gone off the team. Guys like Patrick Peterson are likely to be gone, choice or not choice. Offensive lineman, Barch needs to be replaced. Right tackle, I think we have to upgrade. Quarterback, the verdict's still up. Wide receivers, I think, Claypool, he's got potential. He just hasn't played like the jump ball guy we need him to be. Simply put, Sky Moore, I think, is great. He played against a lot of tough talent. Tutu Atwell's great. Cole Turner's amazing. Defensively, could use a new DT2. Could use a new cornerback 1 and 3, possibly. Depends on Woolen. Maybe he'll play number 1 technically. Strong safety. I think the safeties are fine. Could use a linebacker too. We need a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's going to be it for technically Season 1 of the Nighthawks Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. A lot left to come, though, as we are very far off of being a Super Bowl caliber team. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys continue the journey with us. If you guys are new, which would be kind of a weird video to check out if you're new, but if you are, maybe leave a subscription, or maybe you watch the videos all the time and you're like, haven't subscribed yet, maybe this is the time. I don't know. Maybe leave a like. Really appreciate it. You know, it's free. It helps out a lot. And if you're a continued subscriber, which most of you are, absolutely appreciate it a ton. It really means a lot. And yeah, hopefully you guys are here for, you know, the next videos to come and Season 2 and all that. And yeah, hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!